What's going on, Scorpio? We're going to go ahead and jump into your May 2023 mid-month reading. So as always, let's just go ahead and jump straight in, Scorpio. Let's take a look here. All right. In this first row, of course, we'll take a look at your career. In the second row, we're going to take a look at your relationships. And then the last row, we always take a look at the message from your higher self and your future self here. All right, Scorpio. Kind of feel like a lot of you when it comes to career, work and stuff, I feel like you're looking for a little bit more creativity, something that stimulates you here, Scorpio. Four Cups usually when we fall into an energy of like apathy or emotional dullment, or where we feel like emotionally dull, or we like lack interest, which can lead to boredom, right? It can lead to melancholy. Let's see. Okay. Well, it ain't a Scorpio reading if it ain't a deep reading. Ain't that right, Scorpio? So let's take a look at this, actually. Four Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands is here in your career part of your reading and work and your ambitions and stuff. It's interesting. I feel like you could be lacking creativity at this time, like something to like kind of get you going in a way. Because Knight of Swords is usually like, okay, like I want to do something with my energy. I have a lot of energy. I'm thinking a lot, and I want to put it in some type of direction here, right? The Ace of Wands is like the motivation and the spark and the passion. I feel for a lot of you with the Four Cups, though, it's like emotionally you feel like something is missing. Like it's almost like a void off course type of moon energy, to where it's like you're sort of waiting for that intuitive inkling of like the next aspect to come to give you like some sort of like movement forward here. So it's like right now, it's like a lot of you are just trying to figure out, how to bring in some more creativity. And, life can feel a little bit mundane. Kind of feel like you're going through the motions here. And I feel like it's important for you to find something here or to do something to kind of bring back that inner creativity or that emotional fulfillment with like what you're doing while you're in the process of working, right? Because the earth element stability, I kind of get that you're going through the motions, if I'm really being honest. Like the earth element, yes, it deals with stability. It deals with, our resources, our finances, physical things. So like, it's weird. It's like, I get that you're falling in some sort of redundant sort of energy. I think it's time to really change things up. Ace of Wands is like bring in a new spike or a new spark of creativity, right? Do something different, right? Try something different to get yourself out of this Four Cups energy, to motivate yourself, right? Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, motivation. Let's go. Four Cups is, So, yeah, we'll clarify that. We'll see what that's saying. But, in your relationship part, you have the Emperor, Six of Swords, and the Hangman here. It's interesting. I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself through your relationships. They're teaching you something. Your relationships in your life at this time are a straight mirror. Whether you're involved, you're single, it doesn't really matter. We'll clarify, of course, and we'll get into the details. But relationships right now is your greatest mirror. They're showing you exactly what you feel on the inside and what you think in the inside, right? So let's just say, for instance, this is just an example. Worthiness. Right, like let's say for some reason we lack a sense of worthiness in some aspect of like relationships. This is an example, by the way, like we don't feel worthy of love. Well, you're constantly going to find relationships that mirror that, right? And so I think here with the Emperor, I think you're realizing this. I think you're realizing, especially with the Six of Swords, because Six of Swords deals with the mindset and the intellect. And it deals with the way you understand things and how you relate to others, right? Because it's a Mercury card. It's Mercury in Aquarius, and Aquarius does represent the collective and social groups and socializing. So it's like in the Emperor, it's like you're realizing here, okay. And I also feel like you're wanting to be more social, make new friends, make new connections here. But you're realizing as well with the Hangman, it's like when I say the relationship aspect of the reading, I'm talking about all relationships. I'm not just talking about love. So yeah, but with the hangman, it's like you're realizing like I have to do something differently. I have to put myself out there. I have to experience rejection. I have to experience, you know, just I have to get into life, right? And just see what happens. Like put yourself out there. Hangman's like the mortar. You have to, like, for instance, perfect example. Let's just say you see a beautiful woman or beautiful man, beautiful person, whatever. Well, they're beautiful, but are you like to approach them and be like and try to talk to them or talk to them, right? That's what I mean. Like that's like the hangman being like the mortar. It's like you're putting yourself out there to experience whatever is going to happen, whether it's successful or whether it fails. You never know. But you have to like take the risk and take the chances, right? So yeah, so that's what I'm like picking up here. But it's like I think you're realizing here as well. It's like your relationships are a direct mirror of like your vibration, right? So if you're high vibing, what tends to be reflected back is positivity in your relationships. But if you're low vibing or you're feeling like crap or whatever the case might be, you're getting that reflection right back in your relationships. So I feel like it's very important for you to manage your energy. I feel like it's very important for you to address, these internal things that could be that's being mirrored to you. Yeah, we'll clarify that, of course. But Three of Swords, the Devil card, the Four of Swords is here. The message here from your higher self. It's interesting. I feel like there's a lot of healing that you're going through in your life at this time, and you got love coming in, by the way. So this Scorpio, you don't even know what's about to happen in your love life coming up, and I'm gonna tell you here in a moment. But hold on. Three of Swords, the Devil, the Four of Swords is the message here from your higher self. You're going through a deep state of healing at this time. And Three of Swords does deal with the relationship. It's a Libra card. It's actually Saturn in Libra. Libra deals with the sensitivity of fairness and equality, right? And Libra is the scales, balance, relationships. And the Devil card is like, I think you're learning a lot of tough lessons about relationships, about yourself. You're learning a lot just in general, just about like where you feel spiritually unhappy here. And the Four of Swords after the Three of Swords is a period of contemplation, meditation, to allow ourselves the ability to have our consciousness expand, our awareness expand. And by shedding light basically on the issue here, we start to get into a state of healing with the Four of Swords, right? So I feel like your higher self is like wanting you to not look at like obstacles, blockages, or resistance that's going on in your life in all areas of your life. Don't look at them as like, oh, woe is me. Like the universe hates me. Like nothing ever good happens to me. I just don't have any good luck. Like these are just stories that you're telling yourself, and they're getting ingrained into your neural pathways. Like you need to rewrite your story. You need to you need to rethink, right? Like you need to modify your thoughts and your behavior so that way you can actually shape your outlook here. Now look, Scorpio, I know y'all rebels, okay? You can put the stinger down. I got a stinger too. I'm a Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. I got a stinger too. So I get y'all. So capiche? Truce? All right. You have this light codes that says travel awaits you here. And I always see this card as activations, right? Like it's like these newer parts of ourselves that's waking up. Newer things that motivate us, newer mindsets being created. And I feel like the best thing you can do at this time is move forward. I was about to call y'all Pisces. Some of y'all Pisces in your chart. Scorpio. I think the best thing you can do is move forward and with an open mind and I feel like the best thing you can do is move forward with an open mind. That's all I'm getting off of that. you have this peace and serenity. It's a dove here, and doves in the tarot are just, in symbolism represent peace, love, harmony, serenity, purity. So I feel there's new love being created with inside yourself and also your relationships. And you also have this love card here as well. And like I was saying about the transits that's going on, we're about to have a new moon in Taurus with Jupiter and Taurus, which is your seventh house of relationships. So things are about to drastically expand here. I know, Scorpio. We've been going through we've been going through some things. Okay. And you know how Scorpios are. We keep that shit locked up in the treasure chest. You know what I mean? Like, we don't expose none. Only the people that we like truly trust, right? So, anyways. All right, let's do a Scorpio. Let's clarify this reading. Oh, looks like the sun's coming now. It's about time. It's been raining nonstop here in Texas. And then I looked at the forecast. It's supposed to rain all week. Into next week. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. All right, let's jump in. All right, let's do it. That don't make no sense. What time is it? 1:37. 1:37. Sam. Every time I see 11:11, I just have this thing. Anyways, let's keep going. Page of Wands is here in the Four Cups. I just don't see you really being motivated at this time. Like, and well, hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's like, is the risk worth the reward, right? So like, it's like sometimes we're like when we feel motivated, it's like, it's usually because it's like we're not enjoying something, or like the risk isn't worth the reward, right? So like, let's just say like you're feeling unmotivated to write a book. I don't know. No, actually, let's do something. Well, to work out. This is just an example. I don't really feel motivated to work out. Sometimes it just takes like, just do something, right? Like, I think it's like the story we tell ourselves about it, right? Like, I'm just using an example, like working out, right? Like, usually, like, what I've noticed is like the reason why I'd feel motivated to work out, because I think about the whole process of working out. I'm like, but you have to like trick your mind, like, and so one thing that you can do is like, you know what? I'm just gonna work out for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I'm just gonna work out for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then see how I feel. And if I don't want to, I won't. I don't want to. But you're really just doing that to trick your mind, right? So for instance, like, let's say you need to wash the dishes. And you're like, I don't feel like washing them damn dishes. I feel like washing them damn dishes. Damn, can't they wash themselves? Tell the dog to wash the dishes. Let's just say, I forgot I was going with that. Oh, yeah. So just be like, you know what? I'm just going to wash a quarter of them, or 1/10. And it's like, you'll notice, like, it's like the action of that, just by like just getting yourself out of the Four Cups energy, just getting out of stagnancy, but just tricking your mind and starting, like, you'll realize like, oh, okay, this isn't too bad. And then you'll just finish it, you know? I hope that made sense. Four Pentacles and the Emperor's here for your relationships. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. 4 Wands. This looks positive to me. I think the universe has been holding out for like some of you may, whether you're single or you're in a relationship, whatever the case might be, it's almost as if it's the feeling you've been wanting to feel, or like what you've been wanting to happen with your relationships. It's almost as if the universe and God itself has like sort of been like, no, hold on, wait, I got something better. I got better timing for this. Just trust me. And sometimes I think your ego kind of got in the way in the past, Scorpio, but it's like now I feel like you're just trusting in the universe. And I see positive changes in your relationships. If you're single, I feel like you're about to be in a relationship. I even feel like you may, like down the line, you probably will be like living with this person, or y'all's lifestyles will be very interwoven. If you're single and you're just meeting a person, or you just met a person, if you're with somebody, I just feel like for some of you, this could actually lead to marriage long-term, and a family. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. 6 of Cups is here on the 3 of Swords. Message here from your higher self. Yeah, there's some, I'm hearing abandonment wounds that may need to be addressed here, Scorpio. But I feel like you already know that. I feel like you're already working on those. And I would say this as well. I would say that, like healing just in general, 6 of Cups and the 3 of Swords is like past memories, past trauma, and all that type of stuff. It's usually like deep healing. It's like having to understand the past. Like the past, they say like the past isn't real. Right, like the past doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but if you're still stuck in the past, it does matter. So you have to revisit the past to understand, get the lesson, integrate it, and for you to move forward. Otherwise, you're in the devil energy. Otherwise, this thing has a hold over you and is restricting you from your highest potential. 9 of Swords, a lot of stress, huh? Judgment, 4 swords. I'm pulling right now. 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Yeah, I just feel like there's things that need to be like addressed so that you can set yourself free from whatever this thing is. And I feel like your higher self is like wanting you to embrace the healing energy. The greatest quote I ever heard was like maybe like how long ago was that? Like 7 years ago. I think it was 7 years ago. Yeah, it was 7 years ago. You got to feel it to heal it. That's when I heard that quote. I don't know about everybody else, but that is true. Like sometimes in life, it's okay to cry, right? Or if you're mad, it's okay to be mad. If you're frustrated, it's okay to be frustrated. If you're disappointed, it's okay to feel disappointed. Like you have to feel the emotion, right? You don't have to act on them, right? But I think it's like you need to, like, emotion gets stored and trapped in the body if it's not released. What do you think crying is, right? Like when you're sad and you cry, you're releasing emotion, right? That's why like a lot of people work out, because it releases like stress, right? It releases certain emotions, right? But I feel like once you sort of decide to go all in on your healing and spiritual journey, I feel spirit and the universe is right there ready to reward you, or God, or whatever you believe in. So yeah, which is, I think what I feel is what this peace and serenity card is about. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, wishing you guys a great rest of your month. And yeah, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't yet. Click the notification button, bell. And if this video resonated with you, hit that like button for your boy. And otherwise than that, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, Scorpio.